Hey, what's up YouTube? Just a little update on DirtyMax. I know I haven't posted a video in a while, but as you can see, I got the back bumper removed. And obviously I'm going to be painting that gloss black to finish off the, blacked out theme on my truck. And tailgate's also gone, or removed, because I'm repainting that too as well. When I bought the truck, it had a few dents on there and a few scratches, but the dealer had just like brush touched the scratches to kind of cover them up. But figured, might as well repaint that while I'm doing the back bumper. So I got everything pulled off. And I'm also repainting the receiver. Just want everything to just look really clean. So I'm painting the receiver just like a semi-gloss, really black. So it should all look clean. Like I said, I got it all apart. And as the video continues, I'll keep you guys updated. But if you keep watching the video, you'll see everything all completed. So yeah, keep watching. All right, in the back shop here, just wanted to show you guys parts I got going on, sanding and prepping. And if you see my previous video when I color matched my front end, obviously, I went through the whole process. My whole front end was chrome when I sanded everything and painted everything gloss black. And my dad's a painter, so that's what he does for a living. But I know how to prep and all that, so I get everything ready for him so he can paint it. So basically, here's the back bumper. I don't know, this is, 07 to 13 body style. Pretty simple to get off. I don't know if you ever guys took these bumpers off on this body style, but basically, in the frame rails, you basically got what is that? Two main bolts. They're 21 millimeter, and you have I think it's a 15 millimeter there on both sides. So once you pull that off, then obviously you can pull the bumper off. And to take these plastics off, you can't do it on the truck, and it's because of this right here. So I learned that the hard way on my last truck when I took it off of my 6.2. So you see those little teeth there. So this goes in there, or whichever, oh yeah, like that. So obviously you got the plastic piece that goes over this, and then that snaps in, but you can't get to those little ears without pulling the bumper off. So you can't take the center plastic section off. You can pull the end ones off, but the center one, where the license plate goes and everything, you have to take the bumper off in order to get it off because of this. So and obviously you can only get it from the backside with the bumper off. So that's the only way you can get that center plastic off. So don't try doing it on the truck, or you're going to ruin it and try pulling it. It's a pain in the ass. So you can get in there with like a small screwdriver or whatever, and just kind of bend those back so you can get the lock, the lock section off for the spare. And so there's the tailgate. Like I said, I'm only repainting this because it had a dent right there, which I still got to get primered and sand it out with that little speck right there. And it had some scratches that when I bought my truck, obviously I didn't buy it new, as you know if you see my previous videos. I bought it used. It was 4 years old when I got it, but it had some scratches that the dealership tried brush touching and tried hiding, so it doesn't need to be repainted. So I figured I might as well, And the handle, I got primered here, so that's gonna get painted gloss black. So it's got primer, so it's gonna be smooth, so it'll match the tailgate and it'll look nice and even. I did that on my 6.2, so pretty much the same. Honestly, I should have swapped tailgates when I traded in my 6.2 for my Duramax, but oh well, it is what it is. So there's that, and then obviously the handle over there. Excuse a little mess. It's a little back shop where we kind of sand stuff. So if you know the body shop world, everything's dirty. But and then mine has the backup sensors. So I'm gonna paint these black, obviously. So sand these, get those black, and then the bottom one's plastic. I'm gonna sand these. In case you're wondering, I'm gonna paint excuse that car or motorcycle, whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna paint these rally black like we did on my front lower valance on my front of my truck. So plastic, no matter what you do, you can buy new plastics, but over time, a year or two, they're just gonna fade again. So what my dad likes doing on plastic is we paint it rally black, and it's called hot rod black. I don't know, it's through PPG, I believe, that he gets it from, and it's pretty durable. You could stand on it. I mean, I wouldn't be like aggressive with it, like I wouldn't do it if I was a construction truck, but if it's your daily truck where you don't really go on and off the step on the bumper all the time, it's fine. It's durable. Actually, we did it on my dad's Escalade, and there's a few little scuffs, but it looks 100 times better than the faded plastic look. And you could keep putting mothers and all this back to black McGuire's crap, but it just takes a crap regardless. But anyways, so like I said, back bumper got it all sanded, prep. And if you're wondering, the right way for chrome is you got to sand it with 150. That's the only way, to get the surface ready for paint. If you're painting chrome to color match it, basically. So Just got sanded to 150, and then I'll get a proxy primer before it gets painted. So I'll go proxy primer, and then it'll get painted. And then I'm gonna repaint my hitch. It just didn't look good. I mean, it had some surface rust on it because my truck's actually from Utah, and I'm in California, so it has a little bit of surface rust. My truck doesn't have like rust, but it has just a little bit of surface rust here and there. But anyways, I wanted it all to look clean, so I'm gonna paint that Raleigh black as well. Since it's off, might as well make it all look good and fresh. And then, oh yeah, these vents, which I had them painted before, but got them sanded. I'm gonna clear them one more time because what happens on these, really, when you try to paint textured plastic like those, you know, like on my handle for my tailgate, obviously you would primer it, you know, sand it, smooth it, and then just paint it. But with these, with all these little holes, if you primer this, it'd be a pain in the ass to get those holes sanded. And you know, if you do 2 coats of primer, that's gonna fill up and it's gonna not look good. Those little squares, it's too thick, you know. So what my dad did is he just painted it black and cleared it, but knowing that it's gonna shrink back because of the texture and the plastic's gonna suck the paint in, so it kind of, what would you call, haze or something back. So did that, painted it, let it sit for a week, then basically sanded it again, sanded the clear down with 800, and then cleared it again. Left it on the truck actually for a year. It looked good at first, but we knew it was gonna haze again just because it wasn't primered. So this is the final step, and this should match the texture of the hood the third and final time, so it should look pretty damn good. And I got actually some newer emblems, which they're in the front garage, but you know, they just say they're black ones though, and they, you know, they just say Duramax 6.6 and Allison. But I'm gonna clear coat those. I got them off Amazon. I got the ones I put off the last time when I did this. The white actually faded right away, kind of like crap. So I got another set, but I'm gonna clear them this time. And then here's my exhaust tip. So obviously I'm getting all the chrome off my truck, so I'm gonna paint this exhaust tip Raleigh black as well. So pretty much there'll be no chrome. The only thing left after this is just debadge the sides, as you know the 2500 emblem and the side moldings. But I'll do that later, at a later time, because it's a lot of work. I don't know if you guys ever pull those side moldings off, getting that glue off. And then a white truck, you can kind of get away with it, you know, when it doesn't, because it's hard to do it without scratching the truck, because you know you got to get some alcohol grease onto the paint, you know, get that freaking double-sided adhesive off, or the glue, whatever. So like I said, I've debadged quite a few trucks, and it's just a pain. But a white or lighter vehicle, you can kind of get away with it, you know, without really showing the scratches. You can kind of, I don't know, put some rubbing compound and then kind of wax it, and you don't really notice. But on a black truck, you're going to see the scratches from taking them off. So the right way is, I'll probably, when I do it, you know, my dad probably lightly wash it, color sand it with 2000, and then just buff it out like he did my 6.2 when the time comes. But he's got a lot of shit going on, so we're just going to at least do this right now, and at a later date I'll debadge the sides and sand that. And after that, I mean, my truck would be pretty much blacked out. There ain't be no chrome. The only thing left that I need to do is just do the mirrors. I want to get the Boost Auto mirrors, you know, with the color matched end caps, which that's no big deal. I can put the mirrors on, and those painting his end caps, I mean, shoot, he can do that, you know, on a day, you know, no big deal. That's easy. So I'll do that at a later date. But after that, that's gonna be pretty much it. Cosmetics on my truck until I lift it. When I go to lift it, then I'm gonna paint a lot of the suspension components and whatnot. But right now I'm just focused on the truck, and you know, just getting all the cosmetics all blacked out. You know, like I said, I already got the wheels and all that. So anyways, just doing a little update. Like I said, if you keep watching the video, by the end of this video you'll see the finished product. So right now I'm just showing you what I got sanded, what I got going on. So the next part of the video will probably be at the paint shop. So keep watching. Alright YouTube, so I got everything all put together. Unfortunately didn't get as much shots from the paint shop like I wanted to, of the back bumper and everything, but anyways, the truck's all back together for the back bumper and everything. I'll show you guys how everything looks all completed. So since we're in the front, as you remember, I redid the hood vents here, or whatever you want to call them, louvers, one last time. So these got cleared for the third time, and these should be pretty solid, matches the texture as the regular, or part of the hood, as you can see. Then I got new emblems, and then got these actually off Amazon, but I had these clear coated, so hopefully the UV protection, you know, with the clear coat on there, they won't yellow, because I had bought another set before this and they actually yellowed, and they didn't look really good. After like 6 months they took a crap, so bought another pair and got them clear coated. So let's see, with maybe having the clear coat, they actually will last a long time and stay white this time. And it looks pretty good. So, this kind of just, all, I mean, honestly, I think this should have came like this from the factory, being smooth and clear coated, or at least on the LTZ models. So that's that part. And then let me go to the back. And obviously, if you saw earlier in the video, I prepped the exhaust tip, and that's all black. So kind of wondering if I should paint the rest of the exhaust, or at least what shows, the rest of the piping. I don't know, what do you guys think in the comment section? If I should paint the rest black or just leave it, just leave the tip black. But let me show you guys the rest. So there's the tailgate, all freshly repainted. Color matched the handle, so that's all smooth and gloss black. To me, I like when they're painted color match. Kind of looks cleaner. That's that little detail stuff that most people might not notice, but I do. Then obviously got a new top molding. Paint that as well, because remember I was saying I've been painting the plastic on my truck to this Raleigh black, and it's cool because you can spray wax it, and like it's regular paint. So got all that done, and repainted the receiver, just a semi-gloss, just semi-gloss black, because the factory powder coating just kind of took a crap. So that looks I just want everything just to look clean, nothing flashy. I was debating whether or not to paint the receiver that charcoal gray that I kind of been doing with the truck, same color as my track bars and everything, but figured I'd just do it black. So anyways, that's pretty much it. I think I'm about done with paint work on the truck. As far as everything getting repainted that I want it repainted. So like I said, the back bumper is all color matched now. Repainted the tailgate because obviously it had the scratch and that dent. New molding. I already got tail lights. Probably gonna pull these decals off and the moldings, because if you've seen my previous video of my 6.2, I had it all debadged. I'm debating whether or not to put just new moldings on, because these moldings, maybe it's hard to tell in the video, they look clean in the video, but they're actually kind of looking like pitted and stuff. I mean, if you had this body style truck, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm debating whether or not to just put new moldings on, because if I put new moldings on, I'm going to put a new 2500 HD emblem, but a gloss black one. But if I take the moldings off, I don't really like how the emblem looks by itself. I think it kind of looks plain, because on this 07 and 13 body style, there's no like crease in the doors, there's no body line, not like the cat eyes where it has that crease towards the bottom of the door, and it kind of breaks it up. But I don't know, I'll see. Maybe that'd be a project for next year, whatever I decide. But like I said, I'm going to pull off that decal and then either put new ones or just take them all off. And I would like to get amp steps, but man, I just have a hard time paying that $1,300 for electric steps. I'd rather spend that on something else in the truck. And like I said, I think I'm pretty much done for 2020 with the truck. Obviously, I had that big purchase of the wheels. If you all know, American Forces, and I mean, these are nothing crazy. These aren't 24s or 26s, but they're still expensive. Being 20 by 12s, and then the Toyo tires. So definitely happy with the truck's turning out. The only thing I might try to do next, at least this year, is get the boosted auto tow mirrors. I want to get the the newer body style and have the end caps painted gloss black to match. That's the main mod I want to do next, honestly. And after that, I think besides debadging the doors cosmetically, I think I'm almost like the way I want it. I might do those LED pods for the fog lights. I'll see. And then the rest, I want to save up and get a nice suspension kit, put Fox shocks and everything. And I don't want to go nothing crazy, because if you've seen my last video, these new wheels, they rub like crazy, to be honest. You can see in there, they're kind of pulling on that inner fender well. They're pulling it up, and it's kind of hard because I towed a couple times since I put these wheels on, and it sucks because you're not having your full turning radius. And I don't know, like I said, I want to just lift this just enough, like maybe like a 4 to 6 inch lift, and just set it at 4, just to correct all the angles in the front too, just so it rides a lot better. Because to be honest, with the leveling kit, at least on a 3/4 ton, it rides like crap. I'm not gonna lie to you and say, oh yeah, my truck rides good. It don't, because all the angles are in a bind. The CV axles, I even did a 1 inch drop on the front diff, and it's just, nothing's happy. You need a a spindle to correct all the angles. So like I said, I want to start saving for that next. And you know, when I do it, I'm gonna do the Fox shocks, and I'm gonna color match all the suspension to that charcoal gray, and just kind of rebuild the front end too while I'm at it. You know, put new idler and tinter, and you know, sway bar end links, and you know, just freshen everything up. I mean, the truck only has 67,000 miles, but when I go to do that, I just want everything to be fresh in the front, you know. And yeah, like I said, if I do another video, it's probably going to be boost audit mirrors, but we'll see what happens. But anyways, that's pretty much it and the latest update on the truck. So thanks for watching, and peace out.